Time to prepare. Winter's coming. Northeast. I live in upstate New York and we get a lot of snow. I got a deck right here I'm on. I got some porches, things I like to keep shoveled off in the wintertime, and I'm preparing now with this Voltask electric cordless 16-inch width 40-volt snowblower. So let's unbox this. This just came in the mail. Actually, it came yesterday, and I just haven't had time to do anything with it. But let's see what we got here. We'll go through it together and see how it is. Good packaging. Instruction manual. I'm assuming there is some assembly required, so we'll do that real quick in the video as well. Okay, and I don't know if usually when you buy battery powered things you need to pre-charge, but sometimes they have a little bit of juice in them. Looks like we have, oh wow, this thing has LED lights. I didn't even realize that, but there's an LED light system right there. It looks like it goes on the push bar. We have two 20-volt batteries, the Voltask batteries, good heavy duty. They have a charge indicator, and look at that, full charge. Two of them 20-volt each. That makes it a 40-volt system. Full charge. That's nice because I hate waiting for them to charge the first time. Here's the charger unit. I'll set that right in the shop, and it can be charged in when not in use. We'll start pulling this all apart here. Got a USB cord here. I'm not sure what we're doing with that, but we will find out together. Really good packaging here. Nice handle. It's got the cord in the handle. Okay. I kind of see what's going on here. Another part here. Pretty good durable plastic. This is the push handle or the hold handle, I believe. Adjustable it's going to be, but that has a good rubber grip to it, and that's some heavy duty plastic. Look, I can't flex that. This is going to be a solid unit build wise from what I can tell so far, and that's basically it other than the actual blower part. Nothing else in the box. Get rid of that, and there is the blower. Wow, this thing is high tech looking. Wow, these are where the batteries go, I'm assuming. Yep, looks like that. Batteries in those doors. Heavy duty wheels. This cordless snow shovel, 40-volt brushless, which is nice. This here, look at that. There's your diverter. Let's see that, hopefully. Divert the snow one way or the other, or straight ahead. That's pretty cool. Nice heavy plastic on that. Oh, so far this thing is pretty cool. Let's put it together. Okay, I looked at the directions real quick, and pretty much first step is the handle part here. Is you just slide these units together. Let's see, there's a certain way it goes, and you have these knobs here with the screw that goes with them. Undo the screw, and there is holes. There's a square hole. They go in, and that square piece locks in the square hole, and you put your knob on to tighten. So this thing ideally could collapse apart for storage if you wanted to in the summer pretty easily. Now this goes a certain way. If you're using it like this, this will be up. See, writing up, handle facing trigger like so. Line those holes up. Get your other screw knob with associated screw, and pretty self-explanatory, really. Just make sure that locks in that square to square unit there. And tighten your plastic nut up. And you can crank them tight and there won't be any play in them. And that's pretty solid. That's a solid unit. I like it. Okay, next step, we have the front handle. You take that knob off, and that has a screw just like the other ones. I should have worn gloves out here today. It's we're supposed to be getting a big ice storm. No snow yet, maybe a little flurries in the air, but it's going to rain and turn to freezing rain on top of it, so that's coming. So with these, like I just did there, you're going to want that at the top, and this is going to be adjusted to your comfort, your length of your arm. What's comfortable for you. It's going to be different for everybody. So, and this is a quick adjustment, it looks like, on the fly. So if one person uses it and then someone with a shorter arm reach goes to use it the next day, it's nothing for them to just loosen this one screw, slide this up and down. So I like that feature. I'll probably be the only one using it, but that feels about right where I put it, and that looks about straight. So I will crank that tight. And what that does is it pinches it on there and ain't going nowhere. So that was a nice step. And here's our light unit, which is pretty cool. It looks like you take that screw off. This is where the USB cord comes in. This is rechargeable. Oh, look at that. They are charged. That is cool, and I'm assuming those are probably waterproof, and they're definitely adjustable. Well, that's pretty neat. I didn't even know it had them. So with those, you can put them anywhere it suits you, but I'm going to put them just below that knob right there, and we'll see how I like that. Screw goes in the square side, square in the square hole. I learned that in kindergarten, I think. And tighten that baby up. This is going together real quick. I mean, I could have waited till the day of the snow actually, but we're getting this video out here, and I will have an update video of actually using this, and I can adjust that so everything is nice, lined up straight, and I can torque that down. I dig it. I dig it. Yeah, so that'll charge off a USB. I'm not sure if this has a USB charger on it as well, and it does not look like it. Now there is something, unless I'm missing it, I see no USB port on this charge unit. That would be a great addition for Voltask to add for any updated models, to put a USB port on here that you can plug this in and charge your light unit while your batteries are charging. Other than that, you need to plug this in your regular cell phone charger to charge your light unit separately than this charger. But it would be cool if it was all in one there. Not a big deal breaker, very minor, but that would be kind of cool to have that like that. Okay, looks like last step, and the directions said I needed a Allen wrench. These are metric Allen wrenches. It looks like a 5mm fits perfect, so that's what I'll use to put these last two bolts in. And I'm hoping you can see this. This slides right in there, nice and tight. Look at that, she's together, and you got one bolt on each side. Always finger tighten them first, get them started. That way you're sure they're not cross thread. And that's it. That's it. There's not a lot of room for my big fingers in there, so I'll go ahead and start using this now. I hope this fits in there. Actually, if you tip that back, it gives you a little more room to work. So tighten these two bolts up here, and I'm going to throw the batteries in, and we'll just, you know, run it here in the air and see how she runs. We tried the lights. The LED lights work. Yeah, and that's pretty cool because you can, I probably might move them up here actually so they shine more down, but I'm going to test them like that in the dark first. Ideally, you want them to be, you know, shining your path in front of you to see where you're going. And crank this last bolt tight. And you don't want to over tighten them because this is a plastic unit. It is a heavy duty plastic, but whenever you're tightening in plastic, you don't really need to crank down because there's always that chance you could strip the threads. It may be metal inserts in there. I didn't look, but I'm just gonna say nice and snug. So that's installed. That was pretty quick. There's a view of the full unit. The wheels run nice and smooth. Yeah, nice and wide. So I mean, I'm just on a table, but okay, let's try this out. The lights are in the way. Yeah, I'm gonna move the lights up because they are in the way actually of the battery. Not completely, but just slide right in there. Oh, you know what? That's it. That's it. It's together. Let's see how she works. I'm gonna hit the safety switch here on the side. Safety first. No hands in front of it. Always be careful. And I'm going to hit the button. Let's see what it does. That thing moves. I can't wait till it snows, guys. This is going to be fun. This thing is great. I'm excited to see how far this thing throws snow. Of course, you know, use wet, heavy snow or snow with ice in it. It's not going to throw it as far as if it's, you know, a powder snow. But I'm excited. It gives a 16-inch by 6-inch deep clearing path. Obviously, if you got 8 inches of snow, it's going to be, it's only 6 inches tall, so you might have to make a couple passes. Of course, safety precautions are printed up here. Don't put your fingers or your feet down in the blade. Common sense, people. Something gets jammed in there, pull your batteries out, take the thing aside, make sure there's no power to it before you pull a stick or something that possibly might get jammed in there. The best thing is just to make sure you know where you're using this, that there's no debris, but things happen. There are, you know, twigs that fall off trees and they bury in the snow and they'll get jammed in there at times. I don't know if it'll jam it or what, or if it's just going to spit them out. We'll find out. But 40 volt Voltask with the LED lights, I am going to move them up here. I like it. Double charger, two battery packs come with it, and we seen it go. Look at that baby. That thing's, you can feel the torque. You can feel the torque from that motor coming up this shaft, but boy, it's comfortable. And weight wise, it's got some weight on the bottom, but that's where all your weight is. Rolling, I mean, there's nothing with this thing. I could move this with my pinky, you know. The wheels are nice and are grippy. They're just a hard plastic, you know. They don't really have to do too much other than glide along the ground, and they're doing that just fine. That safety button is a nice feature because you don't want to hit that by accident without it being clear. Well, we'll leave it at that for now, and we'll check this baby out once it snows and see what kind of stuff it throws. But overall, satisfaction, unboxing, I dig it. I really dig it. And I'm not digging snow, so that's even better. Thanks for watching.